Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and our Human Rogues Joyous Journey. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really appreciate you clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. We are starting things off in South Shore, but we're going to be heading up into the Alterac Mountains today. We have a few things going on there. We're going to be fighting Crush Ridge ogres for dirty knuckle bones and also recovering some books. And we're also going to be taking on some of the syndicate guys. We're looking for nobles who have disguised themselves among their ranks, and we need to bring back 7 of their signet rings. So that is some of the stuff that we're going to be working on. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. We don't have a ton of stuff to do here right now in Hillsbrad. We have some stuff that takes us into the Arathi Highlands as well. And then we might be getting to a level, I think we want to wait to level 40 to do Dust Swallow. I don't know if we're going to hit level 40 here, or if we're going to have to go do some more stuff in the Arathi Highlands. We do have some things opening up that are a little bit of a lower level. Northfold Manor in particular we could probably head out and do soon. And then finding Kay and Kinlery, we need to do that as well. So we'll start up here to the north, and then maybe we'll head into Arathi today and start taking care of some stuff over there. We'll see how this goes first. Before we get too far into things here, it's probably going to be a good idea to apply some poisons. Let's go ahead and do that. Doing some inventory management before leaving town probably would have been a good idea. Alright, so the poisons are up. These guys have a pretty good drop rate for both of the items that they have, which is kind of surprising. I kind of thought one or the other would have a really low drop rate. Let's go ahead and sneak a heal in here before we keep going. I should really be trying to pull 2 enemies at a time every time that Blade Flurry is off cooldown. And I really haven't been, but I need to start trying to do that a little bit more. And I need to remember that as part of that, I actually can pull some guys from range with our crossbow. So maybe we'll start trying to do stuff like that. The only problem is, you know, doing that, obviously we can't go into stealth and open up that way. But yeah, we'll try to do bigger pulls whenever we have Evasion and Blade Flurry off cooldown. It's just that sometimes I get into a really nice flow of just taking them one at a time, one after the next. And it's like I feel that momentum, but there's really no reason not to use our cooldowns on cooldown, so I will be trying to incorporate more of that. I like how he detected us in stealth, obviously, but we still got the cheap shot off. It's my favorite. I guess that's why it's called a cheap shot, you know? Because sometimes we get it off even when our stealth is in the process of being broken. See, that time we did not get it off. Like, these guys, I'd love to pull them together, but I'm gonna have to go through, like, so much extra effort to do that. Because of how spread out they are, you know? When they're spread out, it's such a stretch to go and grab another one. Well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. Well, we only need one more item and then we can make our way a little bit further to the northeast over to where the Syndicate folks are hiding out. There we go. Now, I remember over here in Strombrad, there are the mages that will try to reposition to get range on us. And in the process of repositioning, they have a pretty fun habit of pulling extras. So we're going to have to be really conscious of the mages, their movements, and, you know, things like guys hanging out in stealth here. Let's go ahead and mess up her cast here. Looks like we won that stealth on stealth battle. The spies also run pretty early. That could be a problem for us as well. Oh, they're gonna run, and we have Frost Shield on us, so we are slow, and they are fast, and they are definitely pulling buddies. Can we line of sight this one? We can. We have a jailer over here that I don't know that we need that NPC. I think we could just probably leave them alone. We did get one signet ring. Nice try, but I did spot you. Against my better judgment, let's go into one of the buildings. We picked up a 10 int 10 spirit piece of leather. That might actually sell for a little bit on the auction house. I might hold on to that one. It's pretty good stats. Says there's an Argus Shadow Mage down here. It looks like he might be phased into either the barrel or the wall. It looks a little strange. Maybe he is back there. Oh yeah, oh she. They are back here. Just hanging out. A lot of you guys have also expressed that you would very much like to see more pickpocketing, so I'm going to try to pickpocket a little bit more. I did look at the loot tables for pickpocketing, and it does seem like you can, you know, you have the chance to get some interesting items. There's an epic sword and an epic dagger that can be snatched through the loot tables of pickpocketing. So I'm gonna try to pickpocket a little more. I don't think I'm ever going to pickpocket an epic. I've never found an epic in a chest, but we did find a blue in a chest once. Inventory's full. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Luckily, we're almost done with the quest. Gold deer we don't need. That looks like it might be for a horde quest. Let's head over to the old town hall and see what's going on here. Our inventory is full, so we're not going to be able to pickpocket with a full inventory. That's true. That's definitely going to be an issue for pickpocketing. Let's pull the caster out. We can actually mess with her a little bit more. And a little bit more. Kind of one of the fun things about fighting casters inside of buildings is that you can kind of manipulate them around these walls. Like, we'll let her go out here and cast. I don't know why she would think to do that. Again, she's picking very bad spots. Oh, we were hitting her through the wall there. That was interesting. Also probably a good time to go ahead and grab a heal. Alright, did we miss any of the buildings? Oh, it looks like they're starting to respawn back out here in the square. Which probably means there's stealth guys hanging out somewhere too. Hey, there we go, that's 7 out of 7. And I think what we can do now is go ahead and hearth back. Take care of our inventory issues and get some things turned in.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
So that'll have to do for now. I want to store some stuff in the bank eventually that maybe I'll end up using for cooking, and some other mats that are a little bit older that I might not use right now. And I need to work on leatherworking a bit, but I need some more medium leather. I might be able to find some on the auction house cheap, but I should probably just go grind it up. Might be the easier thing to do.
Greetings.
Very good, Rambles. You must have hacked through a whole mess of ogres to get all these knuckle bones. That should keep them out of our hair, at least for a while. Now that you've had a taste of the Crush Ridge ogres, I want you to really bloody their noses. Go into the ruins of Alterac and seek out the Crush Ridge warmongers. I want you to cut down a good number of them. That's the only way these brutes will learn to keep their distance from Alliance territory.
See you around.
So that is level 40. We won't be doing that right away. We need to go inside the town hall here.
Greetings.
Stripping the Syndicate of its nobility will remove its ability to act decisively and reduce it to nothing more than a gang of thugs. You serve your alliance well.
Be careful.
Surprisingly, that quest did not chain. I kind of expected the Syndicate stuff to go on, but I guess if we killed the nobles, we've dismantled the leadership, and that's what we were aiming to do? Okay. So, let's head into the Arathi Highlands. We could probably just jump a flight. I do have the flight point. But, is there anything that we're going to want to do on the way? It doesn't look like it. No, we need to go grab all the quests. So, let's go ahead and we'll put ourselves on a quick flight over.
Light be with you. Go with honor.
We did hit level 36, so let's go ahead and spend our talent point. I think we're going to go last point in hack and slash. Weapon expertise, I'm not sure if we need. Increasing the damage of Sinister Strike, though we want this, so we're going to go one more point here. We'll go 2 points into blade twisting, and then we'll see at that point how many more points we need to get down into adrenaline rush. Which is the next thing we really want. It's going to be a cooldown that will increase our energy regen for 100% for 15 seconds. So double the energy regen for 15 seconds. Probably a good thing to pop with a Blade Flurry when we can. For big groups, so we could pull like 4 or 5 guys. We could pop Adrenaline Rush, Blade Flurry, and Evasion all together. And we should be able to cut down a swath of enemies like that every 3 minutes. And that'll be a lot of fun. Then we're probably going to go into combat potency. It gives your successful offhand melee attacks a 20% chance to generate 3 energy. This probably becomes a 100% chance at 5 points. So we definitely need that. And then surprise attacks, your finishing moves can no longer be dodged. And the damage dealt by Sinister Strike, Backstab, Shiv, Hemorrhage, and Gouge is increased by 10%. Okay, this is going to be the PvP quest. Northfold Manor is what we're going to work on first.
Can I help you?
We are fighting a war for Stromgard, and we are losing. The ogres, the syndicate, and we have divided our once great city, and each faction battles the other into a bloody stalemate. But our forces dwindle while our enemies grow. We need help from the town of South Shore, but supplies are difficult to receive while the syndicate holds territory between us. Go to the syndicate base in Northfold Manor and slay them. Then perhaps pressure on our supply trains will lessen and more will get through.
Be careful.
Seems valid. We have wanted Mara's Cowl. A bounty has been placed on the head of Mara's Cowl, a high-level advisor and operative of the Syndicate. She was last seen within the Syndicate-controlled territory in Stromgard. Bounty may be collected from Captain Niles. And wanted Otto and Falconcrest. The Stromgard militia has placed bounties on the heads of Lord Falconcrest and his bodyguard Otto. Falconcrest heads the Syndicate efforts in the Arathi Highlands, and his death would cause a major disruption in those efforts. His bodyguard Otto, although not a strategic target, is a fierce opponent and has killed dozens of our defenders. Their bounties may be collected from Captain Niles.
Light be with you.
Worth its weight in gold. Archmage Malin sent Squirto and I here to collect reagents for him. I was at a loss as to how I was going to collect those items, but now that you're here, I think my problems are solved. I need the following: Witherbark Tusk, Witherbark Medicine Pouches, and a Shadowhunter Knife.
For the Alliance.
Okay, sure.
Good day to you.
What kind of stuff do you have?
See you later.
Alright, so we are heading over to the west. There are some Witherbarks on the way, but we're going to find most of them down to the southeast whenever we're ready to do that. So I don't think I'm going to fight any over here. I think we're going to go right to Northfold Manor and work on getting that done. See if it chains into anything else. I do want to see if maybe this would be an okay place to farm medium leather. Let's see what kind of leather these level 30 raptors drop. Heavy. These guys are still dropping heavy leather consistently? Oh no. That means that we're way outside of the range for what I need. Let's try another one. I mean, I don't mind farming up heavy leather too. Maybe I need to start farming heavy leather and just buy a little bit more medium leather to get us... See, they're dropping a little bit of both. So yeah, maybe this will be a good place for me to farm later. And they're still level 30, so for a little bit I'll be getting small amounts of kill experience still, which is not bad. Especially since we're skipping Stranglethorn, it's... any little bit of experience we can get from kills, or from farming, or from dungeons, we're probably gonna appreciate it at some point. I have been in the queue for Razorfen Downs and Armory, but, you know, it is a Wednesday morning after a holiday. Most folks are probably back at work. I can't expect too much. Okay, so we're just looking for mercenaries and highwaymen. I believe the highwaymen are going to be in stealth around the outskirts for the most part. Alright, let's gather you up. Eventually I'll come up with a better way to do this. Oh, these guys will run early. Kind of wondering if she was going to spot us. Got a necklace of the bear, 4 strength, 4 stamina. Might be better than what we have on. Well, that's all the mercenaries we need. Now we need to find some of the guys hanging out in stealth. Well, I heard the sound. Here he is. I don't know how we didn't aggro him. We were basically standing right on top of him when we went into stealth. Well, there we go. One of them finally got the jump on us. And now we just need to find one more. Or ride into, or stumble across. Alright, well, that is done. I suppose we just head back and turn this in, and we see if it flows into anything else. I really like the Arathi Highlands aesthetically. I like the gentle rolling hills of green and gold. I like the blue sky. I like how there's not, you know, too many trees. There's a couple trees, but mostly it's just rolling plains. And I really like that little bit of visual break in the mid to late level 30s. Where a lot of the places you go are like heavily forested, or you're in Stranglethorn and it's a jungle. You get to come here and you get back to more of that open zone that, you know, you don't really see a lot of green rolling open zones as you get into the later parts of the game. Very good, Rambles. With the deaths of those syndicate members, we should have an easier time receiving supplies from South Shore. Perhaps our cause yet has hope. And Stromgarde badges. The syndicate in Stromgarde do battle with our contingent of militia there. In order to urge the rabble to fight our more disciplined troops, the syndicate leaders have placed a bounty on our soldiers, awarding gold for each Stromgarde badge gathered off killed militiamen. We want those badges retrieved. We cannot allow the cutthroats to take trophies from our brave fallen. Enter the syndicate-controlled area of Stromgarde and hunt them for our badges.
Safe travels.
Okay, what level is that stuff? 39 for Mara's Cowl, 40 for Otto and Falcon Crest, and then 37 for Stromgarde. So we can do this stuff pretty soon. I don't think it's going to be too long before we can do that stuff. I do want to train level 36. That is something I'm interested in doing. We also have a couple of things here. Letter to Stormpike. It does go to Ironforge. I need to get that done. Stormwind. We need to go to Stormwind. Okay, so we need to go to Stormwind. And we need to go to Ironforge. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here, put myself in flight, stop in the two cities, get our breadcrumbs turned in there. And yeah, then we'll be back here. We'll continue back here in Arathi next time. And we'll start off by working on the Witherbark stuff to the southeast. So that is the plan, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate the support on this series. I am having a ton of fun on the rogue. Looking forward to getting back into the swing of things here this week and getting going on professions again. Getting our leatherworking going and just continuing to push forward all aspects of the character. Thank you guys again. Let me know what you do think. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, opinions, I'd love to hear them. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.